Hey guys, I'm sorry I'm kind of starting this off on a really bad week because I was going to make my weekly video yesterday and I woke up really late, got the kids to school off late, then came home. I was sick. I was like, I'm not feeling good, sick. Then I get a phone call from the school saying Trey had a seizure. Yeah, he fell off the tricycle, hit his head on the ground, and when he had a seizure. So I took him to the hospital because he was throwing up and he had hit his head, and that's not a good sign. And he had a seizure, which he has a seizure disorder. But so I took him to a hospital downtown because that's where his doctors are, and it's like 30-minute drive to get downtown. Well, on the way downtown, he threw up, and we went home, got him cleaned up, then we went back out, and then again, it's almost there, he threw up again. So I went in and told him what happened. They did a CT scan. Everything, it came back fine. Then they were about to let us go. And then he started getting lethargic again, like post-ticular, I think that's what they call it, when you have a seizure and then you're sleepy. Because he come to, and then he started acting like himself because they gave him trains to play with at the hospital. And then when they gave him trains, that's when he started livening up again. And then just as quickly as he livened up, he started going back down again, like he was really tired again. And I was like, is he normally tired at this time? Like, no, he doesn't never take naps, because if he takes naps, he really won't sleep at night ever. Even with no nap, it's hard to get him to go to sleep at night. And so they were concerned. So they waited a little bit longer, kept him on the monitors. It's like, did he have a seizure? And his seizures are not typical. They're not the shaking kind. They're like the staring off into space and then just kind of losing consciousness type of seizure. I'm like, unless it was extremely brief, no, he didn't. Because I'm like right there watching him, unless, I was looking away for a minute, maybe, And they're like, okay, well, we'll just, like, monitor him a little bit longer. They took his blood sugar. It was fine. Everything else was fine. He didn't have a fever or nothing like that. They let him walk around a little bit in the hospital. And then he was fine after that. And he saw the police. And he's like, hey, can I talk to you? And he was fine after that. So, I don't know what that was about. So they let us go. And then we went to dinner. And then we figured he was alright. Because, he went it was hours later, 3 or 4 hours later, since he had thrown up anything. And as soon as we get to the... It's not for me, don't worry. As soon as we get to the restaurant, to the seat, right there on the floor, I'm like, oh my god. So we went to the bathroom, cleaned him up, and he was fine. He was completely fine. Didn't throw up anymore. Ate good. Everything. I was really nervous about letting him eat because I thought he was gonna throw up again. So I was kind of rush my dinner down and eat it as fast as I could because I didn't know. I figured I'd probably have to leave. And, so, yeah. But he did fine. He was great. And he's been fine ever since. So hopefully he'll continue to be fine. So that's why I don't have a video for this week. I don't know if we were supposed to start this week or what. But I went through and got some... Look at this. It's already 5 minutes. I went through and got some clips, kind of haha, that I didn't use the other day for my intro. You know, like my bloopers. And that's what you're gonna see now, some bloopers. Peace out. Okay. Now, for those who don't know me, what more can I say? Hey people, I found a twig. I'm outside today, and I'm really happy that, let me give you a list of some of my, let me tell you what I'm like. No.